Third win in a row, baby. Number 77 on the season. Rodon goes 6 strong, 6 shutout. The bullpen comes in and mows him down. Judge goes deep, and Stanton goes deep. Yankees win, baby. Shout out to all these in the chat. Let's get that like buttons going here. What is going on, everybody? The Buckeyes here. Jonathan, what's happening? Peanut, Stephen B. Yeah, right. Yes, indeed. Jay Palvis, what's happening, Jay Palvis? All right. Shout out to all these that are in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What is going on? Celebrate this Yankees win. Number 77. And Baltimore's losing right now, too. They were losing 5-2 to the Houston Astros. So that's good, too. I think it's the only time in the world I'm going to root for the Houston Astros. No. Yeah. Only got 3. What's happening? He could be one of the greatest Yankee home run hitter ever. He could be. He's on. They said he's on pace for 62 again. So 49 bombs right now. 49 freaking bombs. Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. 2 straight shutouts too. That's right, Yankee Mike. That's right. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, Dennis. And we get, Stanton keeps hitting well. We get, Jazz Chisholm, give him a couple games to get underway too. Even Glaber's starting to pull him up with the bat. So we're getting some people here, to right the ship exactly when we need it to be righted. I know there were people chanting in the stands for them to DFA Alex Verdugo today. So I'm sure he didn't like that. Mark Watson, what's happening, my friend? What do you say? What do you know? What do you be? What's happening? They win, baby. Number 77 on the season. 3rd in a row. Good way to start this season. Good way to start this series. Play 2 o'clock tomorrow, and then I think it's 1:30 on Sunday. So this could be Michael. What's happening, my friend? How you doing, Michael Marr? They're the best right now. Only got 3. They're definitely the best right now. Yeah. We cannot have 14 win pitchers, and 49 is too many. Well, it's exactly. You can't have guys with all these wins and all these home runs. You can't, and on base percentage like Soto. You just can't have these types. This is a huge problem for the Yankees, right, Soto? Right? Buckeye, man, tell these people like it is. Really. You got to fire Boone and Cashman. You got to do it. Yeah. Mark Wyatt. And so far, a long day today, Mark, but pretty good. How about yours, dude? Yeah, I think the Astros are going to beat Baltimore, too. I think it's a 4-game series, so at the worst, they'll split if the Astros win this game. At worst. No. Clemenza's here. Clemenza! I got Jack. Got some other non-Yankee news, too. The Diamondbacks have moved Jordan Montgomery to the bullpen. Yeah. Exactly. Back in the BS, the runs. This winning stuff is just getting to be too much. It's going to be too much, man. So, yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, Cadzilla. It's nice to see people come in here happy when the Yankees win, right? Nice to see. We'll see if we get the other folks like Mello and the rest of them who generally only show up when the Yankees lose. Rose, right? No. Damn right. Playoffs, here we come. That's right, baby. That Cousin's got a nice little repertoire. I mean, Holmes look good. So Weaver look good. I'll take it. I'm going to be on my feet for Judge. So you know that. But we got to fire everybody else, though. It's just we can't have this type of stuff. We can't do it. It's unacceptable. Down 5-2 in the 8th, bases loaded with no out. Are the Astros up to bat, Yankee Mike? I don't know. I can't confirm that we being last. I don't know. A good thing we have to think about that. Right, Canzone? Carlos Rodon was very good. Yeah. It's good to see Stanton again heating up too. He really, really is good. So Oh, definitely, you have to DFA Soto. You trade him for some spare pieces or something like that. Yeah. Baltimore's winning now. They were just losing 5-2. Now they're in the lead. Yeah. George the Animal Steel. Exactly. With Jack. Can you tell these people? Did somebody just hit a grand slam for the Orioles? Oh my God. Somebody just hit a grand slam, Jonathan? Who hit the grand slam? Wow. Look at that. Steels is in the building. Long time, brother. How you been, man? What's up? Rodon's coming into his own, Michael. Yeah. Anthony Santander, yeah. He's a good player. He is a good player. Yeah. Wow. But you know what? We'll see what happens. Corbin Burns got pounded yesterday by the Orioles, by the Astros. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice, right, Clemenza? Well, exactly, Steve. We would tell these people you got to fire Boone, you got to fire Cash. You got to trade for Josh Hader, Patrick Corbin, Robbie. Look, you know what they need to do, Stephen B. Tell these people, man. Preach your brother. The Red Sox are down 2-9 to the Diamondbacks. For those that haven't heard, the Diamondbacks put Jordan Montgomery in the bullpen. And the Mariners, Carl, yes, they have gotten better. Yes, sir. Starting pitching is all of a sudden kind of rounding in the form again, which is good. So, 800 winning percentage with Stanton and Judge go deep is fantastic. Kamala for pitching coach. Maria, it would be nice. I mean, nobody's projected right now to get 100 wins, but you never know. You never know. I had them initially projected to get 95. It'd be nice if they got more. But I agree with you, Brent. I think it's going to go right down to the wire with the Orioles. Yeah, Monty's in the pen, and Edgar Martinez has come out of retirement, and the Mariners have hired him as their new hitting coach for the rest of the season. So they announced that tonight too. Yep. Oh, exactly, Bill. This is a much better Astros team than the Yankees open up against. They're healthy. They're firing on all cylinders now. This is going to be a tough series if they play each other. Yep. Abdullah the Butcher. Kevin, I say this a lot, right? People talk like as if the Yankees are, have 50 wins instead of 76 or 77. Right? We do it all. We get it all the time here, Kevin. Enjoy it while it's here. Yeah, exactly. 7-5. Wow. I don't know. Orioles aren't playing, man. But yeah, I think Edgar Martinez is probably the right guy to bring in there and, hopefully revitalize that Mariners lineup. They stink right now. The lineup. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Wow, Ric Flair. Ric Flair was actually pretty cool when I met him. It was really cool. Yeah. If we open up, then they should give Judge and Soto a little bit of a rest. They may even give Volpe a little bit of a rest too. If they open up a lead, I would agree. Buckeye, I would agree. And you never know. It might be a match, yeah. Carl, I'm not sure it'll go that far, but I wouldn't be surprised if he matches 62 or gets 63. RBIs, I could see him. Well, when he hit 62, he was in the 130s. So, what's his RBI total right now? Is it 120 now? Let's have a look here. Let's see if it's been up. Aaron Judge got 40. Hasn't been updated yet, so he had 48 home runs. How many ribbies did he have tonight? So he might be at 120. Was that a solo shot? So 119, 49 and 119. Yeah, I could see him getting in the 130s again. 150 would be awesome though, Coach Carr. Would be fantastic. The great Collie. He's like 8 feet tall. I uh, I think it's going to be the Royals or the Guardians, Brandon. I think. Yeah, and Rodon. Again, Rodon is really positioning himself to be in that rotation for the postseason. Soto helps. Yes, he does. Buckeye. Yes, he most certainly does. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, like Peraza got sent down for Jazz Chisholm. I wonder what's going to happen next. It's going to be John Birdie coming up. I don't know. Now, clones or Ric Flair. Ric Flair was awesome. He was awesome, Ric Flair. Loved him. Yeah. Well, that's why we have. If we get a consistent leadoff guy with a good decent on base percentage, and he'd have more 2-run home runs and 3-run homers. So yeah, I didn't think Braz had any options left. That's what I heard, Cancelo. So he might not be back at all now. Yeah, Birdie had some luggage problems today, so he's starting tomorrow in Somerset, Kevin. No, Ratty Piper for press secretary. That's what I heard too. Cancelo, I think Braz didn't have any options left. And I read it somewhere too. So I don't think he has the ability to come back now. Yeah, Schmidt looked sharp in his rehab start. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. No, they might lie. I don't even think this is a 30-day IL. Cabrera probably. Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be Cabrera too, Steven, for Birdie. Now that Torres' bat's heating up, unfortunately, it's going to be Cabrera. I think when the roster expands, I think it's going to be Dominguez and probably an arm. And with the postseason I don't know. It's still a crapshoot. They still have to have a 4-man bench. So, and each round of the postseason, you can manipulate the roster a little bit too. So you can take guys off, put them on, and so on. 10-2 Arizona. Arizona's not playing, man. Arizona's good. They are good. Uh-huh. No, because they didn't put him on waivers, Billy. So I have to look into that option because it wasn't supposed to. As far as I read, that he didn't have any options left. So, yeah. So and he could be put on waivers now, like release waivers. Playoff bullpen. You know what, Mark? I don't know. I'm waiting to see. I think it's going to be some of the guys we have here now, like Tonkin, Canely, Holmes, probably Tim Hill, Weaver. I think Cody Poteet's got to be in there. I don't know if they're going to move May. I think I have a feeling they're going to move Mason when one of these guys comes back. So if they do put DJ, I would agree, Steele. So if they put DJ on the IL, Seattle would get hurt during batting practice today, right? Then I think Birdie will come. And I'm wondering too, like if Rice goes down for Rizzo, Rice's bat's starting to warm up now too. Is Rizzo going to do enough in rehab to justify sending Ben Rice down? That's the key, right? I don't know. Alex Mauricio's pitching well in AAA. Yeah, it is kind of cool, Clemente, to see Rodon coming around. I like it. I'm rooting for this guy. So and it's like it sucks now that Hill is hurt. So that rotation. I thought it was going to be Cole, Rodon, and Hill if they were going to do a 3-man. But now it could be Cole, Rodon, Cortez, and Schmidt. For all we know, and they might put Hill in the bullpen as a long reliever. Well, I don't know. So some people trust Rizzo over Rice. All right. Well, if Rizzo proves to be better, or if he proves to be productive, then can't argue with that. But I don't see Rizzo coming back for 2025. He has a $17 million team option or a $6 million buyout. So Mays is decent, Gate too, but I have a feeling that like Schmidt's probably going to knock him out, or one of these other guys are going to knock him out. No. Yeah, Torres he is pretty decent right now. Pretty decent at leadoff. I mean, finally, he's kind of catching a groove here. I wish Verdugo would catch a groove at that bottom of the lineup. I really do. We need him too. We need him to be hitting well. Yeah. Yeah. It took him long enough. It took him 120 games, Michael. But yeah, Torres is finally waking up this year, taking pitches, putting the ball in play. He led off the game with a freaking double. So, and yeah, I mean, I hope DJ's not badly hurt either. Steals, do you think Rizzo will be back next year? Well, this is true too, Gato. Yeah, Verdugo can erase bad moments if he's on the playoff roster. And this is the other thing, right? If Dominguez comes up in September, is he going to play well enough to justify putting him on and keeping Verdugo off the roster? Because it's either going to be him or Grisham, right? So, what's going to happen is the question. So, I think if again, and I think the September call up has to happen for Jason Dominguez if you want him to play in the playoffs. And we need him to kind of find his groove here. And it's going to take about a month in September. So 12 to Arizona. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I would agree with you, Steels. I don't think Rizzo's coming back either. I don't think he's coming back. And then they can use that money to help re-sign Juan Soto. So, and yeah, Robert, yeah, he is turning into the guy that they paid for. Yep. 7-5 Baltimore, top 9. Wow. All right. Put in a plans. I would just put the better player, whatever the position is. I know that they're loyal to several veterans, but like at this point, like if you want to make a deep run in the playoffs, look at the teams you're going to be facing potentially. The Orioles, the Astros, like they're young and athletic. You're going to need to be athletic and have as much versatility as possible. DJ doesn't offer that. Rizzo probably doesn't offer that. So they've got to do something. They've got to do something with some of these guys. So yeah, he can handle New York. Michael, I agree. Rodon can handle New York. Dude's a gamer, man. He's a gamer. 29 likes. All right, let's keep those like buttons up, gang. Hit that like button. No, he was a well before this year, Michael. He had 8 defensive runs saved. So he had 8 defensive runs saved. And I would agree Grisham's going to be in the playoff roster. I think he'll be one of the bench pieces. So it's going to be between Dominguez and and Verdugo. Right? Yeah, and having if Chisholm starts to get into a groove a little bit after a couple of days, we'll be in good shape there too. We need that dynamic. We really, really do. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic home for Judge. Fantastic home for Stanton. I mean, we could have like if Judge gets 60 plus, Soto gets 40 plus, and we get Stanton to 30. That's 130 plus home runs, 140 home runs in for three guys. For 3 guys by themselves. It's freaking awesome. Daniel Barry. That's good. Terry. Tomorrow. Yes, his 3rd consecutive win. 3rd consecutive win for the Yankees. Yep. 3rd consecutive. Dominguez is closing. Sir Anthony. The Dodgers DFA Jason Hayward. Yeah, Jason Hayward. Yep. Back-to-back shutouts, 2 games in a row, and Nestor Cortez's last 2 games. He also threw 7 innings of shutout ball twice in a row too. So we're on a little bit of a streak here with some shutout baseball, which is good, which is really good. I hope Big G and Judge get to 500 as a Yankee. And they don't need Hayward. Anything that's going to block Dominguez, I'm not for. Yeah. Hideki Matsui was in a Godzilla movie. Godzilla against Mecha Godzilla. Really? Jack, is that true, dude? Now I have to see that. Now I got to check it out. I love movie trivia. Yeah, Torres won't be back. That's 14. Verdugo won't be back. That's 9. You got Holmes 6. You've got a bunch of other guys not coming back too. So and then you got a lot. I think the bullpen's going to look different next year. So anywhere at Spencer Jones doing, Kevin, I mean, he's making a lot of adjustments to his swing. This is what the things that I'm glad that the Yankees didn't trade him because he has. I know he gets compared to Judge a lot, right? And people think it's kind of unfair, but there is certain they're both of these guys are huge, 6'7" each. It's going to take them a while to get into their body and their physique, right? And Judge had a big strikeout problem when he was in the minors. As when he was a rookie too. If you look at his stats, when he hit his 52 home runs in his rookie season, which was then a rookie record, he also broke the major league record for strikeouts the same year. He struck out like 200 something times. Then he made adjustments and got better. And I have a feeling the same thing's going to happen with Spencer Jones. So, but that's where we know right now, Kevin. So, he's been having the same problem that Aaron Judge had, and Judge was a rookie at 25. Jones is 23 right now. So, I still think he needs a little bit of time at AAA to develop. So at some point next year, but I would definitely get him some AAA time. That next step has got to be good. 105 homers between. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that's an average of 35 right now. Baltimore beats Houston 7-5. All right. Huh? All right. Jazz to second next year. Peraza, Vivas, and Cabrera competition at third base. Unless they sign a third baseman. So I think Soto's going to make anywhere between 45 and 50 a year. Yeah, Jones and Dominguez shadow Judge and Soto. It's like 2 pairs of Judge and Sotos. That would be phenomenal. 7-5, huh? All right. But I'm salivating at the potential for some of these guys. I really am. The cookies win. Oh my gosh. 12 to 15. I agree. I think Soto's going to get something like that. Yep. I agree. DJ needs to be a bench player. I don't think he's going to get DFA'd anytime soon, Steven, being honestly. I have a feeling a bench player would probably. He's either going to be a bench player in the playoffs or he won't be on a postseason roster at all. So, I think not having him on a postseason roster is probably good. And right now, him getting injured, the timing of it's probably good for him. Comment on any third base prospects for 25 until after spring training. Yeah, I mean, they've got a couple, but they also have free agents that they're probably looking at too. Yeah. The problem, Mark, is they don't tell. The agents don't tell, or GMs don't tell them what the highest offer was because the agents and the player want them to keep going up. So Cashman's never going to know what the highest offer is. They're just going to have to make it. Yep. Kevin, I have a feeling he's going to be kept up to play for. I think, again, I said this recently. It's either going to be DJ or Rizzo. There's a slight chance that it might be both, but I have a feeling it's going to be DJ. I have a feeling. No. Yeah, he went to the Braves. Yeah, he did. Yep. He could, Michael, for the next, backup infielders. And even backup first base. He can even back up Rice at first base. After this year, so. He is. Soto's not trying to. I don't think he's trying to be Judge. Yeah, I think Soto definitely trying to compliment Judge. I'm not sure if he's trying to be Judge. If he is, he should stop. But he's doing his thing. I think sometimes they like to be going back to back and hitting home runs together. That's for sure. Well, that's exactly Qual. Stanton and Austin Wells when he's in there, they both need to be protecting Judge. Wells, yeah, I think Wells plays tomorrow. It wouldn't be a good idea to sit him 2 days in a row. Yeah. Buckeye, why do you think he's trying to be Judge? Just out of curiosity. 1,000th hit. Yeah, it would be kind of cool, Robert. Well, is he at 999 hits also? Cool. 195 ERA in the last 13 games. See, they're kind of rounding in the form again. We need them to round in the form. And again, we need like guys like Cody Poteet and some of these other guys to be long relievers because we need to serve that bridge between the starters and the short relievers. We need a couple of those guys as security blankets for both ends. Stanton does still have it. Yep. Personally, I would pass on Arenado because he's advanced age and he's way too expensive. I would rather get Brendan Donovan for third base than Arenado if I could. 990 hits. Okay. It would be kind of cool if 1,000 was 300. It would be kind of cool. Widening the strike zone. All right. Fair point, Buckeye. Yeah. And Stanton, Michael, Stanton's a pro too. He's not going to be here every year. He's in competition. He's not like loaded with ego. He's a teammate. He's a pro. You know what I mean? And I think he's one of the leaders on the team, Stanton. So I like the fact he stood up for IKF last year when people are like, wanting him gone, or the year before that. And I like people that do that, show their loyalty to the teammates. Cabrera right there. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not. Dr. C, you might be right, but I'm not sure if Verdugo will make it to the postseason roster or not. 44 likes. All right. Keep hitting them. Keep hitting them thumbs up, King. I'm going to try to get to 100 if we can. It's always helpful in these live streams to get to 100 likes. So I greatly appreciate it. Now I got to go back and look, Buckeye. Widen the strike zone. They're definitely like pitching around him. That's for sure. I like that he's still drawing walks. His on base percentage is still pretty high. So, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, Stanton's always been accountable. He always answers the hard questions, and he just puts his head down and gets to work, man. Accountable line. Yeah, he took care. He transformed his body this offseason, which is paying off. So even though with that little injury he's had, yeah. I don't know if the A's would trade Wilson or Edwards in the offseason, Kenzel. I don't know. It's a good question. Cousins, I also see Jerry. I also see Cousins on the playoff roster too. I would agree with that. Yeah. Hector said back on Tuesday. All right. Good. I'm glad to see Hector coming back. Rumfield might get a shot. I mean, he plays first and third, Steele, so maybe he will. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? It's worth a shot. I mean, he's pretty offensively. He's pretty good. So, and he might be out. But I wonder if they're gonna like quietly look at Alex Bregman and quietly. Moritaka Murakami from Japan. Like, I wonder what they're gonna do. I really do. I agree, Kenzel. More average contact yards. I agree. Yep. Dominguez homer tonight. All right, man. I think did Spencer Jones have 3 yesterday? Something like that. Red Sox got spanked. Good, man. Again, like the Red Sox are a good feisty team, but I think they may have hit their peak this year, and now they're just going to keep developing. And they'll probably be better next year. Yeah, I think they're going to call up Dominguez in September that way they can preserve his rookie status. So, I think the main reason why they're preserving his rookie status because everybody knows he alone is not enough to put them over the top. So why would they, waste his first pre-RB knowing that? That's the question, right? Dev, the Devastator. What's good, my man? So, but yeah, TJ Rumfield. Let's pull him up here. He's a solid player, that's for darn sure. Let's see. TJ Rumfield. Right now, he's batting 288 with 12 homers, 60 ribbies, 4 steals, OPS of 812 in AAA. So, he's a first baseman. Maybe he'll give Rice some competition. But again, we also need a third baseman as well. So yeah, solid. Holiday's got 130. So Holiday's, almost going to be triggering his rookie status here. 130 at bats triggers rookie status. Your first pre-RBer. All right, it's good to see. Rumfield's offensively back, playing well. It's good to see, man. I like it. 130 at bats triggers that rookie status. And that means it'll be your first pre-RBer. So, the main reason I think Dominguez is not going to come up until he's in September. Until September 1st. That way he won't get that 130 this year. That way next year, number one, he'll get a full year here, and then they would be eligible potentially to have a guy to compete for Rookie of the Year. Secondly, once Jackson Holliday hits that this year, he won't be competing against Dominguez next year for rookie status. So, and there's a good chance the Yankees could have Rookie of the Year 2 years in a row. They might have Austin Wells this year in the running. So, could you imagine Austin Wells winning this year and Dominguez winning next year? That's 2 extra draft picks for the Yankees. Any team that has a player that wins Rookie of the Year, the Yankees, or any other team, they get an extra draft pick. So I think the Yankees, this is part of their calculus. Jackson Holliday 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. All right. Wells got screwed on Rookie of the Year. Well, it's not over yet. Not yet. Yeah, Rule 5. We always get bludgeoned in the Rule 5 Yankees. We always get bludgeoned. It's frustrating, but just goes to show how, the Yankees farm is better than people think it is. Because teams are always picking players off in the Rule 5 draft every single year. Yeah, I've said he didn't really bat. He's like at 4 home runs in a week or something like that, but he's never batted over 200. So he's a developing player too. He might be ranked number 1 in all of baseball, which is fine, but he's still a developing player too, right? As is Dominguez. Excuse me, gotta pick up my pen. As is Jones, right? They're all developing players. We don't really we don't need Dominguez right now, Kevin. We don't. Yankees keep winning without him. So I would wait until September until the rosters expand. Remember, once they expand to 27, 28, they don't need to make any corresponding moves. They can just add 2 players, and they don't have to get rid of 2 players, which is fantastic too. Drink my water, man. Holiday's at 113, yeah. Prospect hugging. Well, it's a thing, Qual. You can only have a certain amount of people on the 40. And they have enough players already on the 40 that it's not necessarily prospect hugging. They just have a lot of good prospects, and you can't have, because you have to have all the players on the 26 too, that are all part of the 40. So it's harder. And the Yankees do lose players every year on the Rule 5 draft because they're not prospect hugging them. They can only protect a certain amount. To make trades, and don't be surprised if they try to sign Corbin Burns in the offseason. Don't be surprised. Yeah, Schmidt, Efros, Nick Birdie, Hamilton. Yeah, all those guys. Yeah. And Poteet. Because of his versatility, he can throw multiple innings. Poteet's another guy. Santana might be a free agent after this year, Kevin. I think. Buddha from the boat. That's the question. That's the $1 million question, Kenzilla. with that many guys, how do you boot that many guys in the bullpen? Which is why I think it's going to be hard to get more than one guy up here at once. I don't know how they're going to do it. I really don't. Let me check Anthony Santander contract. Anthony Santander is going to be a free agent after this year. So he's a free agent after this year. Here's another guy. Tiffany. Do I think the Orioles will get who? Corbin Burns? I don't know. I mean, they haven't shown the willingness yet to give him and I think he's going to get at least $25 million a year. So, which is going to take a lot of teams right out of the running. Yo, NFE. Aiden's in the building too. What is good, everybody? Well, this is true too. Buckeye, and this is why not only do we need length from our starters, but we need a couple guys in long relief, so that if the starters don't give us length, we can bring these guys out a couple times a week if we need to, and it still gives the bullpen a break. That's why I've said it for like 2 or 3 years now, the importance of having 2 or 3 reliable long relievers and how much of a security blanket it is for the rotation and the bullpen. Gotta keep drinking my water here. So long relief, I'm a big proponent of. Huge proponent of long relief. He might get 34 per year short time. He might. Santana, yeah, he does have a tendency, a little bit of Yankee Kelly. You're right about that, Brother Bill. Yeah, Warren's pitching tomorrow. Yes, sir. I think they go with a 3-man rotation, Mark, if Hill stays injured. I think it depends on how Hill's status when he comes back. I really do. Rotan is 14-8, man. Yeah. I mean, a 4-man rotation would be nice. 4-man rotation would be very nice. No. And like, they can do a 4-man rotation if Hill is hurt. Because they can do Cole, Rodon, Nestor Cortez, and Clark Schmidt if they wanted to do that. But yeah, Warren has gotten better each start. You're right about that too. And I think Steals, I would agree. I think Hill would be great in the multi-inning role. Not I wouldn't put him as a closer. The multi-inning, like a long relief guy, you bring him in for like 3 to 4 innings. That way they can still preserve his innings, right? But he can still come in there and throw darts for 2 to 3 innings or 3 to 4 innings. Right? That's what I would do with Hill. Yep. 3-man. Yeah, we'll see, right? Well, honestly, we'll see what they do. Mariano. Mariano was the setup man extraordinaire in 96. Yeah. Stroman might be, I mean, I'm not ruling Stroman out because he's been pitching better recently too. So I'm not just ruling Stroman out. I mean, he'll be either in the starting rotation or in the bullpen. I still think, and he's another multi-inning guy. This is where it's going to have to be a really tough decision. There's only a 26-man roster in the postseason. 28's only for the month of September. If they go after Burn, I don't think so, Kazilla. I think they trade Nestor Cortez in the offseason. Yeah, Brother Bill, yeah, you got that right. He did go 3 2/3. Of a run. Yeah, I think he had 42 pitches or something like that. So I'll take that. I'll take that from Schmidt all day. Cortez has 1 more year, Kedzo, until he's a free agent. He's a free agent in 2026, so he's got some trade value. I'm not really worried too much about Mark Leonard Jr. yet. He's, his metrics show that he's pretty good. He hasn't really been able to have a full adjustment period yet. And I know he's been hit a few times, but he averages 13 Ks per and he can throw multiple innings too. So I'm not panicking on Mark Leiter just yet, Jerry. At least that's just me. People are saying we should DFA him, but he's got 2 more years left. Those are free agent, so I don't know. I don't know if it was horrible steals. I mean, obviously, De Los Santos didn't work. I think Leiter will turn it around, and we got one of the best offensive players at the deadline with Jazz Chisholm. So, and like you know, Kikuchi cost a ransom. Tanner Scott cost a ransom. So, and he cost the freaking Padres for their top 5 prospects, and like that's a ransom and a half. So, Tiffany, like me, I hope that's a good thing. Yeah, I mean, Wells, I think he's a good fit to be the next starting catcher. I would agree 100%. I think Jazz was the best position player traded. Yeah. Now, and again, Steels, I'm not giving up on Leiter Jr. just yet. I'm not giving up on him just yet. Yeah, that's right, Tiffany. Shout out to you. Yeah, this is the $1 million question, right? With the injured with relievers coming back, who they gonna? I have no idea. We got to see, and like these guys coming back to show that they can be better than the guys that are here. So it's going to be an interesting. There's a lot of moving pieces that are still going to happen. There's a lot of tough decisions they're going to make. So I'm really, really curious to see what the heck they're going to do. Yeah, well, we need Dominguez and Spencer Jones to turn out to be good players, Slim. Yeah. And like nobody got Scooble, nobody got Crochet, right? Nobody got Luis Robert. So, who didn't we get? Is the other question. Right? Nobody got them. So I understand a lot of people think they had a terrible deadline. I get it. I don't know, Kenzilla. I'm not sure. Yeah. Exactly, Buckeye. We're all the haters. The haters, they don't show up when the Yankees win. Because they need to gather their talking points when they lose, right? Go watch the other channels with Cashman this, Boone that, terrible, delusional, terrible, clueless, blah, blah, blah. Then they bring the talking points here. I don't know, Buckeye. It's good. It's funny though. But they're always hibernating when the Yankees win. Tanner Scott, yeah, Tanner Scott he cost the Padres 4 of their top 5 prospects. Which for 2 months of Tanner Scott, pitching well with 2 months of him. That's crazy. Well, this is true too, brother. Yeah, he doesn't really get fleeced. This is true too. Incomplete. I'm okay with that. Well, I mean, I wish they would have gotten another infielder, but I understand why they didn't. Check. Oh my god, Jackie, too much, man. The deadline wasn't sexy for anybody. Like nobody made like earth-shattering moves at the deadline. The Padres made the one big move, Tanner Scott, and aside from that, nobody really pulled away from there. Nobody made like this team clearly won the deadline. They didn't. There's no team that did that. They might look at Tanner Scott because he's also a free agent, so they might look at him too. Yeah, he could be. Yeah, because I'm not exactly sure that Clayham's going to come back next year. I'm not sure. I think he cost himself a lot of money. So my defensive infield, I mean, it would be Peraza, it would be Birdie, Volpe, obviously, and probably DJ. I mean, I want to be stronger at second and third. I think. Yeah, that's what I would want to be. Dev, you the man, dude. The man, bro. I'm telling you. And Afi and I approve. We appreciate that, man. Yeah, Crochet, he screwed himself. He screwed the team. He screwed his agent, too. Dodgers guy. He got a good pitcher. He's not hurt so far. Yeah. Definitely he's not hurt so far. So they took, I mean, they got him 2 minutes before the deadline, the Dodgers. So freaking 2 months. I mean, 2 minutes before the deadline. Yeah, Cease, King, Musgrove. Darvish is back now, too, for the Padres. So I'm telling you, the Padres are not. The Padres and the Diamondbacks are going to be tough for the Dodgers. Tough. Dad, we appreciate you, bro. And thank you so much to the Buckeye. Really. Really, really, really. Let's thank Buckeye. Dude, so let's send him some love and send him some thumbs up, man. We appreciate you very much. I see Schmidt and Rizzo back. Wink. I see Schmidt coming back in about a week. Rizzo, I'm not exactly sure yet. Maybe a week after that. Something like that. If I'm going to timeline, I have a feeling Birdie's going to be back before Rizzo. So have a great night, Palvis. Well, let's take a look now. See if the Yankees. I mean, are they going to put DJ on IL? I don't know. And if they do, that means Birdie comes up. Like, what else would they do? He took a ball to the face, by the way, in warm-ups, DJ. That's why he got hurt. He got hit in the face. So that yeah, it says here Yankees infielder was scratched from the lineup with a facial contusion after he was struck in the face with a ball during warm-ups. Yankees said LeMahieu was pulled for precautionary reasons in a move that was announced just 13 minutes before the scheduled first pitch. Yeah, that sucks. Man, that really sucks. He was getting reps at first base during infield practice and caught one ball as another drilled him. DJ grabbed at his face and hustled into the dugout where he went down. Gleyber Torres ran off the field to sit with him and put his hand on his shoulder as the trainer tended to LeMahieu. The trainer appeared to check on LeMahieu's jaw for several moments before LeMahieu walked down to the tunnel and to the clubhouse under his own power. LeMahieu had been penciled in as batting ninth and playing first base for the series game against the Rockies. Ben Rice replaced him and received a rare start against the lefty and Kyle Freeland. And he got a base hit too, Ben Rice. So 36-year-old LeMahieu typically has only been getting starts against southpaws during the worst season of his career, and so on. So he got hit in the face. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't know if he's going to go on the IL or not. I mean, it's a good question. Yeah. Verlander's back with Houston, yeah. As far as I know, he's back, but I know Max Scherzer got a setback with the Texas Rangers. He had a setback. I agree, Jerry. I don't think the Dodgers are a sure thing just yet either. So many people giving them just handing them the World Series title. Before the season started. I think it's too soon. I would pass on Machado too. He's going to cost way too much money unless the Padres are going to eat a bunch of his money. I don't know. It sounds like Birdie's he'll be back in like a week. NFA. That's what I'm hearing. So yeah, I'm glad they got Jazz back too. He did dodge a bullet. You got that right, Lorenzo. 100,000%, bro. Yeah. Yeah. They definitely dodged a bullet with Yamamoto. I've said it. We've said it repeatedly. Yankees dodged a bullet with Yamamoto. He's been on the IL for like 3 months now. So Yeah, Rice does have options. Yes, he does. Yeah, Jonathan's the PMVI. He's the Prime Minister of Valuable Intel. So if I don't know something, Jonathan makes sure that I know. So I appreciate the intel I get from Jonathan. Definitely. I mean, and if you have to blame the organization which isn't being out, you gotta do it. You know, you're in a car accident, you gotta blame Cashman. Bit by a dog, blame Bone. You just gotta do it. It happens. No on Manny Machado. All right, people are passing on Machado. And if you, I don't know if you heard, but the Diamondbacks have put Jordan Montgomery in their bullpen. So he's been demoted. And Edgar Martinez has taken over to be the Mariners hitting coach. So those are the two pieces of news that happened tonight. Yeah, I know, Stephen B. That's yeah. I could see it now. Probably gets moved, becomes a star, and we all complain about it. Yeah, I can see it now. I could definitely see it now. No. Yeah, the betting odds. I mean, I don't understand betting odds either, Robert. But I would agree. They probably have the betting favorite. The best odds. Yeah. Mark, see, he's jinxing you even from like. That's what I'm talking about. You gotta boot Cashman for that. If you spill stuff on your ketchup on your Big Mac, like that's just Cashman in the back. It's one of those voodoo dolls where it's just like, it's one of those. It's one of those. It's just you gotta do it. Yeah, NFE man, we've talked about the series trading Monty. I mean, it wasn't that bad after all. You got that right. You got that right, brother. Exactly. Tell Jazz. I mean, exactly. You got a fireball for Jazz sliding at home. These are things that should we be angry that the Yankees only won 3-0 instead of winning by 6 or 7 runs? Do we need to fire Cashman and Boone for that too? Probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Clark Schmidt was pretty solid today. 3 and 2/3. And hit 1 run baseball, 6 Ks. 48 pitches. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I mean, I really am enjoying this Rodon. I really, really am. He's pitching extremely well. He really, really is. They've only allowed 1 earned runs in the last 27 innings. Damn, Piedmont. That's probably a reason to fire Bone too. You got to do it. It's yeah. It's like the movie Major Leagues. Maybe we should give people a series of fines for good play. Remember that one? That scene. Yeah, I know, Kevin. It's crazy, man. It's a handful of channels that peddle fire Cashman Firebone every single day. Every single day, no matter what. No. Completely worthless. Dude, this is what I'm talking about, man. Yeah. Your cat, they have see, you're picking up on it. You understand now, Jack, right? You understand what we go through, right? Cash and Boone will be fine. Yeah, man. If we got a championship, yeah. Because we also have people that say they're never gonna win never gonna win a chip with Boone and Cashman. Ever, 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 ever. We get so much of that too. So that's what I'm talking about, Buckeye. These shutout wins. You can't have them. What are you trying to do? Counter your shutout losses? Like, what do you think you're doing, Boone? Huh? What do you think you're doing? Right, Buckeye? Come on, guys. What's exactly? See? And if he gets it too, it's like he's getting pounded on the mats vicariously through Boone. It is Boone's doing. I don't think a judge has a shot at 70. I don't, Wink. I think it's shot at 63, but not 70. I hope I'm wrong. Hope I'm wrong. Yeah, well, exactly, Mark. Yeah, we win the World Series. Hal's got to sell. Like, sell high, just get out. Yep, get out. They'll deserve another World Championship. You just don't. Judge's home. Judge's homers don't go far enough. Well, and if you Judge hit 63, you probably got to trade him. Yeah, just trade him to the Reds or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Plays his guys to a fault. Yeah, he does, and a lot of it, and I think people need to also admit that when you have a lot of injuries and lack of options on the bench, that you have to play guys to a fault. That's nothing that people need to, I think, acknowledge that so many people are unwilling to. Tomorrow's 2 p.m. I think it's 1:30 on Sunday. Hmm. Yeah. Trade Judge for Jamie Moyer and make you. I'm telling you, yeah. Like you get that experience, right, Jack? You need that, man. And if you, I think Buckeye was like secretly on SEAL Team 6, and he's not telling us. It's just like not sharing it with everybody. I think he might be on. I think he might be on Team 6. I mean, aside from the big number 6 on my shirt and the big number 6 on my hat, I'd be pretty discreet about it. You know, injury prone pickups is a cashman problem instead of getting the biggest fish. Kind of goes hand in hand. Can't always blame them, but there's plenty to get on. Oh yeah, sure. And he also, I think the other part to admit is he can't always get the biggest fish. He can't do it that easy. Yeah, I see. Like Buckeye's coming clean. You see, he was in the Mossad. At least Buckeye's honest with us, NFA. Like he's exposed now. Like we know now. He's a Krav Maga expert. Yeah. Behind the grassy net. See, the humor comes out when the Yankees win too, which is great. This is fantastic. Nice, McMahon. All right. Well done. 2 browns and a black. Good to you. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. NFE is like he's the train killer on this channel. He's our guy here. He's our dangerous one. And now we know we have a bodyguard too who's in the Mossad. This is it rained here today. Fired the hitting coach. I like these. These are logical takes. Really logical takes. So, when Soto's signed, maybe a year or two more money falls off. I mean, they have a bunch of money coming off like over the next 3 to 4 years, Brother Bill. So that's a good thing. And again, like I said, they're most likely going to get cheaper at first base, and left field at the very least, those 2 positions. So, which is good. And then I think the bullpen's going to look different next year, and I think it should. I think it should. Canoa's a good, yeah. He does. I know, and I mean, I know. We keep it like low profile with NFA. Now we have to be low profile with Buckeye here too. We can't be spilling the beans. I got, yeah, there he is. Udall, Mazel Tov, my buddy. Sean, what's happening, my friend? DJ LeMahieu feels pretty good, but he loosened a tooth. Let's see a team doctor. Pull it out and have him look like one of the bushwhackers, right? And then, yeah, Shabbat Shalom is right. Shabbat Shalom to you and your family, Udall. All the best, my friend. Kind of planting the seeds here right now. We have a couple of, silent killers in here right now, and we're just letting people know they have to think cuidado. They have to be careful because we have some guys in here that will do the thing. I go to these guys for protection. I go to these guys. I mean, these guys are my bodyguards. So, yeah, I'm glad to see Jazz back too, McMahon. I am so glad to see him back. So much sooner than we expected, which is fantastic. They're all well, They're fantastic. All three of them. They're just cute as a button. My little princesses. Jacoby Ellsbury. Damn. Jacoby Ellsbury. Yeah, I think it was crazy. He didn't play, I think, the last 3 years of his contract with the Yankees. Thankfully, they had his contract insured. That way, he didn't come out of their own payroll. So, and insurance paid the last 3 years of a contract. Good. Good. Oh boy, we got some donut stuff here. All right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Chow Man's in the building. Army Chow Man, what's happening? All right. Wow, Jacoby Ellsbury, man. Is he only 40? What the hell? Why aren't all contracts insured? That's a good question, Jonathan. I'm not sure. I guess guys that, the more injury prone are the ones that, like, why did J-Lo insure her butt for $1 billion? It's a crazy question, but, like, I don't know why all contracts aren't insured. I wish I did know. Yeah. Gaspari Gallo. Get Milky Cabrera here, man. Chocolate glaze. Oh my god, folks. Carl Pavano. Might as well get Jack McDowell, see if he can come out of retirement too, and Jeff Weaver. Oh yeah. Mickey Rivers would get into that. That's a good question, Brother Bill. I wonder what a lot of those guys would get in today's market. Moondogs versus Hogan and Macho, where Macho. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's no bet. I'm telling you, Jack. She's got that. Yeah. She's got that booty. But she's getting divorced from Ben Affleck now too. So I don't think. I mean, I was talking to my mom. I don't think Ben likes the spotlight, and she loves it. So it's probably one reason they clashed. Yeah. Ben seems to be pretty low profile, and she's all like doing all that stuff. So yeah. But injury prone players, yeah, I mean, are more likely to get. And I don't know how many players have contracts insured, but we know Ellsbury did. Maybe he'll shoot back with Hero. Could be. It could be, very well be. Steven, yeah. Yeah. I hear you, NFE, bro. Maybe Sean and the Tiger, but got a Oh, shoot. What was my reaction to her marriage? I was like, I wasn't surprised because they both love the attention. They love that type of stuff. But it seemed like there was, I guess they eventually became competitive. Like, A-Rod's worth a boatload of money, but I think J-Lo's worth more than him. So, like, it was a competition between the two, I think. But, it seemed to be fun. I saw some clips of them. It seemed to be fun, but, like, you know, I, I'm not surprised that she divorced him or where they broke up or wherever they were. No, Poughkeepsie. Look at that, Look at that, baby. Yeah, Pavano fleeced the team. Yep. So did Ellsbury. The two worst signings, probably. And Javi Vasquez, too, also. Some of the worst signings or trades that they've ever made. J-Lo left Tony Parker for those. I'm not surprised, Buckeye. I'm not surprised at all. Tony Parker seems to be a low-key guy. He was on a team, the Spurs that loved being the best, but he wasn't like one of these guys that needed to be constantly in the spotlight, needed the ego stroke or whatnot. Needed to feel like he was the man. Ed Whitson and Jarrett Wright, Bartolo Colon, big sexy. I think he's like 50 something years old. I think he might be still pitching out in the Dubai League. Aaron Small. Oh my God. Sean Chacon. Man, Kevin Brown. Oh my God. You heard A-Rod cheated. Well, he's definitely a dog, so not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Eva Longoria. Is he with Eva Longoria, really? Hmm. Britt Burns, Greg Cataray, and Eric Plunk. Damn. Jack, you're taking us back. You are taking us back. I love it. It's fantastic. Kei Igawa. Oh, my Jesus, guys. Oh, Butch Weiniger. Exactly, Jerry. Like these stars, yeah. That's why I like, like this. I like to see the sustainable marriages, and like Tom Hanks and his wife, great couple. Harrison Ford and Calista Flockhart. Who would have thunk? Denzel Washington and his wife. Like, it's just normal marriages, right? It's normal marriages. Jeff Nelson, Mike Stanton. Oh my God. Consigliere. We'll wrap this up in a second, too. We're going to see to celebrate the Yankees win, the third in a row. And, we had a little bit of laughs here. Mark Harmon, oh my God. Gibbs from NCIS. Pam Dauber, yeah. Great couple, too. Yeah. It's a normal dude. Break out the Spurs bling. I got to get So I'm in my house right now. The bling I have over at my in-laws' house because we were staying over there for like the last year, and now we're slowly kind of easing back into our house, which is fantastic. So, not today, Kevin. I'll probably do a live an open panel next weekend. Since they're going, I mean, maybe I'll do it tomorrow after tomorrow's game in the afternoon. So, but yeah, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. It's another great couple. Justin Verlander and Kate Upton. My God. Goose and Sparky Lau. This is when the relievers used to throw 3 innings, right? Without blinking an eye, which is crazy, but it's true. Guys used to do like 3 inning saves on a regular basis. That's a hard thing to do. He was so durable. He's a Hulk. He's a freaking Hulk. No, but Has it? Yeah, enjoy. Yeah, Ron Davis. Oh, good lord. Well, all right. So we're gonna wrap this up. I want to let you go. Go let you enjoy your Friday night. Yankees won. Third in a row, baby. Okay. And we're looking good. 2 o'clock game tomorrow. Will Warren's on the mound. We'll go live after that game. Hopefully celebrate another win. If they win again tomorrow, they win this another series. Got to win another series. And I'd be curious to see what kind of reception Juan Soto gets because they go to Washington after this. I want to know what type of reception Juan Soto is going to get in Washington, man. Interesting. Rigetti blew 13 saves in 87 homes. Look at that. Look at that. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't subbed, hit the sub on the way out. Peace and love to always. Thank you again for your support. Your generosity is always being members of this family. We love you all. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.